Shoti, illegal transport. In Iran, introduction. Shoti is a socio-economic phenomenon in Iran where individuals engage in the illegal transportation of goods or people using specific vehicles at excessive speeds. These cars, commonly referred to as Shoti cars, often include models like Peugeot 405, Peugeot Pars, and Xantia. Accidents involving Shoti cars on Iranian roads frequently occur due to their extremely high speeds, endangering not only the drivers but also pedestrians, passengers of the Shoti cars, especially in human trafficking cases, and occupants of other vehicles. Historical context. The Shoti phenomenon has its roots in the economic hardships and high unemployment rates that have plagued certain regions of Iran. Initially, Shoti operations began as a means for individuals to earn a living by transporting goods illegally. Over time, as enforcement measures increased and routes became more dangerous, the operations evolved, leading to the use of faster, modified vehicles capable of evading police more effectively. The need for quick, untraceable transport has only grown with increasing economic pressures and sanctions. Speed violations and offenses. Shoti cars typically travel at illegal speeds, often exceeding 180 km per hour, about 112 miles per hour, and sometimes reaching up to 260 km per hour, about 162 miles per hour. The rear height of these vehicles is usually elevated beyond standard limits, often between 8 to 14 inches. One primary reason for such high speeds is to evade police detection. Additionally, these vehicles sometimes have their license plates altered or obscured. Shoti cars generally do not stop at road checkpoints. Cargo and compensation. As of 2020, the compensation for Shoti drivers varied between 1 to 3 million Iranian tamans. The cargo transported by these vehicles includes contraband goods and sometimes drugs, weapons, or human beings. Coastal Shoti cars often carry items smuggled via maritime routes, while those in eastern Iran are involved in the illegal transportation of migrants. The rise in tensions in Afghanistan and the resurgence of the Taliban has led to an increase in human trafficking by Shoti vehicles. Types of cars and operation. Shoti operations predominantly utilize vehicles such as Peugeot 405, Peugeot Pars, and Xantia. Some of these cars have modified suspensions, reinforced engines, or even turbochargers. Occasionally, the catalytic converters are removed. Certain Shoti cars are equipped with smoke generators that emit thick white smoke to obscure the vision of pursuing vehicles. Typically, Shoti cars only retain the driver's seat, removing the remaining seats to accommodate more cargo. Shoti drivers often work in groups. One group member, known as the escort or road cleaner, is responsible for informing other Shoti drivers about police presence. The road cleaner always drives ahead and usually communicates with the drivers via radio. Experienced Shoti drivers sometimes operate alone, relying on their knowledge and skills. Impact on society. The Shoti phenomenon has significant social and economic impacts on local communities. On one hand, it provides a source of income for many individuals in economically disadvantaged regions. On the other hand, it fosters a culture of lawlessness and poses severe risks to public safety. The high-speed chases and accidents associated with Shoti operations can lead to fatalities and injuries, causing emotional and financial distress to the victims and their families. Moreover, the prevalence of Shoti activities undermines the rule of law and challenges the efforts of authorities to maintain order and safety on the roads. Government response. The Iranian government and law enforcement agencies have been actively trying to combat Shoti operations. Measures include increased patrols on known Shoti routes, the use of advanced technology to track and intercept Shoti cars, and harsher penalties for those caught engaging in illegal transport. Despite these efforts, the elusive nature of Shoti operations and the economic desperation driving individuals to participate in such activities make it a persistent issue. Personal stories. To illustrate the human aspect of the Shoti phenomenon, we can look at stories from individuals involved. For instance, Ali, a former Shoti driver, recounts how economic hardship pushed him into this dangerous line of work. "I had no other way to feed my family," he says. "The risks were high, but the pay was good compared to other jobs." On the other side, Saar, whose brother was killed in an accident involving a Shoti car, shares the devastating impact on her family. "He was just walking home from school when it happened," she recalls. Our lives changed forever in that moment.